Hello the internet, and welcome to my indie brand review series. For this first installment, I have purchased and tried on a number of eye, lip, and cheek products from the brand Darling Girl Cosmetics. I did film a demo try-on of the products, and that is posted currently to my Facebook page as well. For this talk-through general review of the products, I'm going to be trying to follow a format. Essentially, I want to discuss what I ordered and what the process was like, how I liked the website, pricing information, comparisons of specifically the eye products to other eye products that are available on the market at this point, application of the products, how they wore, that general information, and then finally just any other information that I have, observations that I have about the products that may be useful. So if you're interested in my opinions, go ahead and keep watching. Okay, so for this first section, I'm going to be discussing the items that I ordered and my experience with the website. So first off, I want to say that there are a lot of products available. There's a wide range of shades when it comes to loose pigments, lip products, face products. It's really quite impressive. Anything that you want in terms of shade range and finish you can probably find. So that I found very nice. The specific items that I ordered, I had picked up 4 eye products, 3 lip products, and 1 blush. All of the eye products are loose pigments. So the items that I ordered were 2 MILF shades, matte I'd like to find. And those shades were Love Drug, which was a gray, and Tie Me Up, which is kind of a olivey green. Then I ordered 2 Diamond Dust shades. They are really shimmery shades. Those were Dragon's Breath and Sirena. And then the last pigment was the blush. It was a soft focus blush called Paradise Peach. All of those arrived in little containers, little jars, packaged, labeled. The bottoms give you the name, where they're approved for use, and net weight, that sort of information. So everything was labeled nicely. That was great. And then when it comes to the 3 lip products, I got a balm tint, like a lip balm tint called My Jam. It's a really pretty purple shade. A pucker paint, which is kind of their version of a liquid lipstick. It does dry down, and that was in the shade Vintage Plum. And a balm gloss, which is essentially kind of a metallic finish, click up gloss, and that shade was Toast Norma. So that was what I ordered. I did also receive 2 free samples. One was loose pigment that was a matte called Naughty Bits, and the other was a loose pigment that was more of a shimmery finish called Elfing Around. Very nice of them to include those. Really appreciated it. So I've had about a week to play with all those products. As I said, the website was easy to use. The products arrived perfectly fine, well wrapped. There were no issues. I did place my order the day before Christmas, and it shipped on the 1st of January, so pretty amazing turnaround time given this isn't a new brand and it's the holidays. And then I received everything. I received my order on the 6th. So not a bad turnaround time for an order. Generally very happy with that. They accepted payments through PayPal. They shipped via United States Postal Service. It was all very straightforward. I did get shipping confirmations, order confirmations, that sort of thing. So now moving on to the pricing section. Okay, so Their loose pigments come in two sizes, a petite size, which is $3.50, it's 0.4 grams, and a full size, which is 1.2 grams and costs $7.50. So these are pretty competitively priced. If you consider, it's hard to compare to loose pigments just because not a lot of brands stock a wide range of loose pigments, not a lot of mainstream brands. But if you compare to, say, BareMinerals, they have a loose powder. It's 5.6 grams, or sorry, 0.56 grams for $15. So almost twice the price, less than half the product. NYX has a loose pigment that is 1.1 grams for $6.50. Dose of Colors also carries a loose pigment, but it's a little hard to compare just because it's a pigment and a primer in one, so the total weight of that is 3.4 grams and it costs $25, but I'm not entirely sure how much of that is the primer. So these are very competitively priced. If you're considering like pressed shadows, Anastasia, Beverly Hills, you're paying $12 for 1.4 grams of product. MAC, you're paying $16 for 1.4 grams of product. Urban Decay, 1.4 grams, $19. So you're getting 1.2 grams of product, loose pigment, for $7.50 with Darling Girl Cosmetics. It's a good deal. I'm not at all upset about the pricing. And so moving on from pricing, we're going to jump into the application and how the products wore. Okay, so if you look at the demo try-on that I did, you can see me actually apply products in real time. I did, my eyes, cheeks, lips. The main takeaway that I would say is that these are actually very easy to use. Being that they're loose pigments, I was expecting a lot of fallout. I was expecting them to be difficult to work with, patchy, unless, they were really well blended, that sort of thing. But they were very, very easy to use. They go on and they blend like a dream. Again, you can see me apply them. You can see very little fallout, and it's very easy to brush away when there is. The wear time in terms of the eye products, I did a 12-hour wear test to start off my week last Monday, and I did post pictures at the beginning of the day and at the end of the day in a comparison to my Instagram, if anyone was interested or saw that. There is creasing over time, even with, using a primer, even with, powdering my lids. I've tried various ways to try and negate this problem over the course of the week. There is creasing, but it's not terrible. I would say I got through about 8 hours before I experienced any issues with my eyeshadow, which is, it's not bad. You're going to get through a work day without having to touch up, if that's your situation, or a night out, you're going to get through most of your night without having to worry about touching up. Again, there's really no way that I found that I could negate that issue. There was creasing over time. But in terms of transfer and fallout, really no issues there. So, I was very happy with the way that the shadows performed. Some other points of interest, they are not irritating to the eyes at all. I can say that with confidence because I may have accidentally poked myself in the eye with an eyeshadow-laden makeup brush, and even the Diamond Dust, the shimmer shades, not irritating to the eye, so that's very good. When you look at the individual pots, every single one of them, included in the description, it'll tell you where the product is approved to be used. So whether it's, just your face or eyes, lips, that sort of thing, wherever you can put the pigment, you will see that on the bottom of the individual container. So very, very nice to know that in practical application, if you accidentally get some of the shadow in your eye, you'll be fine. So there's that. And glitter primers work, regular primers work. If you're using the Diamond Dust shades, you probably do want to go in with a glitter primer. Not necessarily because there's going to be fallout throughout the day, but just it does help a lot in terms of the impact. I found that if I don't use something with a little more adhesive strength to it, the color payoff just isn't there. You can try and build it up, but it just, especially when it comes to the Diamond Dust shades, the color payoff just isn't there without, a glitter primer. Other than that, everything else has worked. I've used just plain concealer. I've used Milani's eyeshadow primer. They apply really well. They blend out fine over it. So all of those are good things about the loose pigments. Then moving on to the lip products, the balms are obviously, they're going to wear off over time, so I'm not really going to touch on that. If you're buying a balm or a lip gloss, you know that you're going to have to reapply it throughout the day. That's a given. When it comes to the pucker paint, though, that was fairly transfer proof. It did dry down, a few minutes after I applied it, and it hung on really well. The shade that I have, Vintage Plum, it faded pretty evenly throughout the day. I'm not sure how other colors would work, lighter colors, deeper colors, but the shade that I have, it's a fairly deep plummy purple, and the fade was even. It wasn't, overly obvious or patchy that I was slowly losing my my lip product throughout the day, so that was good. The only downside is, you do get that line, as I discussed in the demo. Over time, you will get that line separating, the inside of your lip from the outside, where you can see where your lip product stops. But it's easy to layer. There isn't any problem with cracking or patchiness or anything like that if you do need to touch up and layer throughout the day. So I didn't have any issues, once again, with pucker paint at all. Very, very happy with that. Again, as I mentioned in the demo, I'm probably going to have to buy more of them, even though I do own entirely too many lip products, just because it was an incredibly comfortable formula. It wore really, really well, and I would absolutely recommend that to anyone who likes the wear time of liquid lipstick, but doesn't exactly like the dry down and just the feel of a liquid lipstick, if that makes sense. And then we're gonna just jump on to the final section, just other general information that I found of interest that I think might be beneficial for all of you to know, and then we're going to go ahead and close this out. Okay, so first, I think probably one of the most important factors for a lot of people is this brand is cruelty-free. They do have a cruelty-free statement on their website. All of the products are labeled as cruelty-free, and they do have a number of vegan options as well. So if animal testing is important to you, I know it is to a lot of people, you can shop with impunity. You don't have to worry about that. So that's definitely a plus side. It's always good to see more cruelty-free options. A lot of these shade names, I find this to be the most amusing, I think. A lot of the shade names are inspired by pop culture, and they're just endlessly amusing to me. So all of the matte loose pigment shades for eyeshadow and what have you are called mattes I'd like to find, MILFs. Just the individual shade names, things like Naughty Bits and Between the Sheets, and it's all very, very playful and amusing. So if you're looking for makeup with amusing names that you can list off under your pictures in your description, you should definitely take a look at this website and their options. Other than that, they do state that most orders are going to ship within 3 to 5 business days. I found that, even given that it was the holidays, to be an accurate statement. They do offer a free sample pigment with any $10 or more pigment purchase. Too many P's. And their motto is "Life is short, wear more glitter." So you can kind of see this is a fun brand. It's really interesting. I had a lot of fun browsing the website, playing with the products. Other than that, I would say I absolutely recommend them. I'm very happy with my purchase. I would definitely go back. I couldn't be happier with the performance of the products, pricing, and all of that. So that is my review. Those are my thoughts. Darling Girl Cosmetics, definitely worth checking out if you're looking for more indie artists and small brands to purchase from. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. See you all next time.